Good morning again, guys. We're going to work on a review on the material that I already sent you last week in a video. Because I think that the first time we worked like that, we didn't have the opportunity or we didn't make the opportunity to review everything. So we're going to start. Okay, so let's see. Do you remember what was this about? What is 9 to 5? Ariana, what is the meaning of 9 to 5? Look at the picture and tell me.
About careers.
Yes, about careers. Thank you very much. Emily. Emily, look at the picture and tell me what professions or careers can you identify there?
He's a doctor, sir. Maybe a lawyer, a nurse, a surgeon, a teacher, a pilot.
Yes, you're right. Thank you very much, Emily. Let's continue with Cynthia. So Cynthia, in this picture, what professions can you identify there? Or what careers? This is a review of the last class, okay? So Cynthia.
Policeman, a taxis, I think.
Yes, you're right. So we have a policeman and a taxi driver. Thank you very much. There are other ways to call policeman. And maybe Domenica, you can help us with this. Domenica, please read the first paragraph. Read this paragraph and then you tell me the answer.
You don't need special qualifications to do my job, except for a driving license. I deal with the public. I am responsible for they want to go. It's quite a stressful job because of the traffic and because my passengers are often in a hurry. I work outdoors, but because I am inside my car, I quite good conditions. I am self-employed, not an employee in a company. I don't earn an enormous salary.
Thank you, Domenica. So what career is that one?
Taxi driver.
I think you're right. Thank you very much, Domenica. Christina, we continue with you, Christina. Can you read paragraph B and tell me the answer too?
I work in dangerous conditions. One day, I'd just like to work indoors in an office and do paperwork, or maybe even manual work. I'm not very well paid, considering the amount of work I do. It's a skilled job, because you need a special training to do it. For example, you need to learn to control a big crowd of people, but really it's experience that teaches you to deal with criminals.
So, what's the answer?
Policeman.
Obviously, it's not the taxi driver, right? So, what other way you say policeman? Who can tell me? That fit here on these spaces. On these spaces.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Okay, let's check if you're right. And you're right. So Domenica was right when she said taxi driver. And you were right when you said police officer. So it's other way to say policeman. Actually, police officer sounds more professional. So you call taxi driver because they drive a taxi. How do you call a person who drives a bus?
Bus driver.
Exactly, very good, bus driver. What about in England? In England or in United Kingdom, they don't say taxi, they say cab, which is the same, but it's just the way they say it in British English. So how do you call the person who drives a cab? C-A-B, cab.
Cab driver.
Exactly, cab driver. Good job. So we continue with Denise. Denise, you're next. Pay attention, please. Denise, do you identify any of these professions here? Do you identify maybe this woman or this woman here or this guy here or this other man here?
Janitor.
Yeah, janitor, maybe this guy, right? We call it janitor.
Physical therapist.
That's good. So this one, right? Physical therapist. Do you recognize her? What is her job?
Assistant.
Good, Denise, that's great. And what about this one?
Technical.
Yeah, sounds like a person working on technologies, right? Like a technician or technical engineer. So let's see. Thank you very much, Denise. Mariuxi, we're going to do a listening, and Mariuxi, please help me with the answers, okay? And the answers are those that Denise already mentioned something. Are you ready, Mariuxi?
Yes.
Okay, so let's listen, everybody. Let's listen and identify the answers for number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, Mariuxi only one, okay? Mariuxi only one. Ivana, is Ivana here finally? Because she was having troubles with internet.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Ivana, you do number 2, please.
Okay.
Liz, number 3. You tell me the answer in number 3. And Naomi, you tell me the answer in number 4. Okay, everybody listen carefully. Mariuxi, number 1. Ivana, number 2. Liz, number 3. And Naomi, number 4. Let's listen. Give me a second.
Unit 2, Vocabulary, Exercise 4. Speaker 1.
Can you listen?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Unit 2, Vocabulary, Exercise 4. Speaker 1.
I work indoors. My job is not very stressful. I deal with students, but also with all the people who work here. It's mostly manual work. I'm responsible for fixing things that are broken. Sometimes I do photocopies. I also check who comes into the school building. Really, I do a variety of things.
Speaker 2.
My job can be quite stressful. You need special qualifications and training to do it. I'm responsible for designing special computer systems for my customers. Sometimes I work for banks or big offices. The salary isn't bad when you work for big companies.
Speaker 3.
Well, my boss says I'm a really important employee. Without me, she says, she couldn't survive. I'm responsible for arranging meetings, taking calls, writing letters. I deal with all my boss's paperwork and with the people who want to speak to her.
Speaker 4.
I help people who've had injuries. I get them moving again using special physical exercises. My salary isn't the same as a doctor's, but it isn't bad, and it's very satisfying to help somebody walk or run again.
Okay, so Mariuxi, what's the answer in number 1?
School caretaker.
Okay, maybe, yes, school caretaker. Denise said janitor, which is very similar. So it's correct too. Ivana, which one is number 2? I'll show you the answers.
Software engineer.
Engineer.
Yes, engineer.
Okay, so that's maybe this picture here, right? Liz, number 3.
Personal assistant.
Personal assistant, so maybe this woman here, right?
Yes.
And Naomi, number 4.
Number 4 is physiotherapy.
Okay, sounds correct. Let's check the answers, girls. I'm pretty sure that you did it right.
Unit 2.
There you are. So yes, Mariuxi, number 1 was a school caretaker. That's very hard to pronounce even for me. School caretaker. Ivana, number 2, you're right. Software engineer. Liz, number 3, PA or personal assistant. Correct. And finally, Naomi, you were right. Physiotherapist. Okay, congratulations for your work. And we continue again with Ariana. And we have some definitions here to complete. So read carefully the definitions and then match with the correct words from the box. I have a question for you. Did we check this in accounting?
I think yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I think it was the past year, I think.
Yeah, I think we did it because just now that I was preparing classes, I remember I read it. I just can't remember if it was with you or with other group of students. But okay, let's continue. So Ariana, read carefully number 1. Is Jose here or not yet? No yet, right?
Okay.
I don't see him. So Emily, you do number 2. Read carefully and tell me the answer. Cynthia, number 3. Domenica, number 4. And Christina, number 5. So whenever you're ready, Ariana.
Oh, okay. You have flexible working hours. Be on flexi time.
Okay, so you think this is beyond flexi time. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Emily, what do you think is the answer for number 2?
I think is work part-time.
You sometimes work during the day and sometimes at night. This one? Maybe. Cynthia, what's number 3?
Work overtime.
You work extra hour, you work this one.
Work overtime.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to check answers soon. Domenica, what's number 4?
Work long hours.
Work long hours. Okay, sounds good. And Cristina, number 5?
Work from 9 to 5.
Work?
From 9 to 5. Or work part-time.
Okay, it says you don't work all day. When we talk about working from 9 to 5, it's all day. That's for sure.
And work part-time.
Okay, so you think it's this one, work part-time. Okay, thank you, Cristina. So number 2 is Emily. Emily, do you want to change your answer?
Yes, do shift work.
Okay, so this one, do shift work. Okay, let's check. Are you ready? Let's see if you were right, guys. Okay, so read the number 1 and the right answer, Ariana, please, one more time.
You have flexible working hours. Be on flex time.
Thank you. Emily, number 2, please.
You sometimes work during the day and sometimes at night. Do shift work.
Okay, you were right. Thank you very much. Cynthia, number 3, please. Cynthia is not online anymore.
Yes, miss. Sorry, I had trouble with internet.
I got it. It happens the same to me too. Please, number 3.
Okay, you work extra hours. Work overtime.
That's great. Thank you very much. Domenica, number 4.
You spend work long hours.
Excuse me?
You spend a long time working. Work long hours.
Thank you very much, Domenica. Finally, Cristina, number 5.
You don't work all day, work part-time.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is kind of a review, like in accounting. Was more, I'm happy that we check this again. Okay, we have other listening. This is shorter than the first one. So this is really, really fast. And the only thing you have to do is to listen and put in order. So it's going to be extremely, extremely easy. Maybe we just need one person to do it, and the next person working is Denise. So Denise, take notes if you need on a piece of paper or on your phone or on your computer. And listen carefully, and then you tell me in the right order, okay? Denise, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, you know what you have to do?
Yes.
Okay, just put in order, right? Let's see.
Unit 2, Vocabulary, Exercise 8B. 1. Look for a job. 2. Apply for a job. 3. Be offered a job. 4. Sign a contract. 5. Get a promotion.
Okay, that's it. Denise, you got it all, or you need to listen one more time? Denise,
is look for a job, apply for a job, be offered a job, sign a contract, and get a promotion.
Okay. So when you are looking for a job, you think this is the logical order? Mariuxi, what do you think? Is that correct? So you first, number one, look for a job. Number two, apply for a job. Number three, be offered a job. Number four, sign a contract. And number five, get a promotion. Mariuxi, you think that's a logical order? Do you agree with Denise?
Yes.
Okay. I think you're right, actually. So let's check.
Unit 2.
Oops. There you are. So look for a job, apply for a job, be offered a job, sign a contract, and get a promotion. That was good, Denise. Thank you very much. So far, girls, do you have any question, maybe about vocabulary or something, so we can jump to the next thing? Questions?
No.
No questions? Okay, so we can continue. And here we have these expressions, which they are connected to work and jobs too. So what we have to do is to match the expressions with the definitions or with the meanings. And I would like to listen to Ivana. Ivana, find the answer for become unemployed. So Ivana, you do this one. Liz, you do this one, please. Be made redundant. Naomi, this one. Be sacked or be fired or be dismissed. Ariana, retire. And Emily, resign. Okay, so read carefully the definitions on the right so you can match with the correct answer. We start with Ivana.
Become unemployed. General expressions for
when you lose a job, your job?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Ivana. Liz. Liz, be made redundant. Apparently Liz lost connection. I don't see Liz in line anymore, online. But Jose is here, so Jose, please find out the answer for be made redundant. Here, be made redundant, Jose. And turn on your camera too. But Jose just knew it, so we are going to give him more time. We can continue with Naomi. Naomi, be sacked or be fired or be dismissed.
Lost your job, usually for doing something wrong.
Okay. This one, right? Ariana, retire.
Retire. Stop working usually because you're officially too old to work.
Okay. This one. Thank you. Emily, resign.
Resign. State formally that you are leaving a job permanently.
Okay, sounds good. And Jose, be made redundant.
Lose your job because it is no longer necessary.
Okay, so hopefully, thank you, Jose. So hopefully these are the right answers. Let's check if you were right. Cross your fingers, and there you are. So, Ivana, were you right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Naomi?
Yes, miss.
Yes, you were right, thank you. Ariana?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You were right. Emily, were you right?
Yes, miss.
Uh-huh. And Jose, what about you? Were you right? Jose?
Yes.
Aha, you were right. Everybody was right. Congratulations. I'm very happy about this new vocabulary. I'm going to stop here for a minute because I want to explain something that maybe is kind of new or confusing for you, which is retired here. Retired, because we are in a Catholic school, sometimes we confuse retired, like when you retire to tobacco, with something spiritual. But it is not like that. When we talk about retired or retirement, we're talking about when you stop working because you are too old. So here in Ecuador, usually it's when you are 65 years old, and then the government asks you to leave your work so you can retire. Retire. Or you can live on retirement. That's the noun. You got it?
Yes.
And when you don't want to work in a place anymore and you want to say goodbye, I don't want to work here, or I cannot work here anymore, but you are not fired. You are not fired. It's when it's your own decision. When you decide to leave a work, and then you go to your boss office or the manager or the owner or the president of the company, and you sit down there in front of this person and you say, hey, I don't want to work here anymore. So in that case, you resign. You resign. I can't remember the word resign in Spanish. Well, actually I do, but I can't tell you. So resign, when you go on your own decision and say, okay, I want to sign my resign. Got it? So like you say here, it's the formal way to leave a job. It's the formal way. It's not that you stop working and you don't go there anymore. No, you say in a formal way, you sign a document and say that you're not working there anymore. Do you have any other question about these expressions? This is only vocabulary. You have some questions, guys?
No.
No? Naomi? Ivana?
No, miss.
Mariuxi,
No,
Denise, Cristina?
No, miss.
Domenica, Cynthia, Emily, Jose? Ariana?
No, thanks.
No? Okay. So I can say you are fired, so you don't work here anymore. You did something very bad and you say you are fired. Or because this one is very common, right? You probably recognize this immediately. But also I can say you are sacked. You are sacked, it's the same. Or you are dismissed. I'm sorry, we don't need you here anymore. So you are sacked, you are fired, or you are dismissed. So please repeat, everybody. You are sacked. 1, 2, 3. You are sacked.
You are sacked.
You are sacked.
You are fired.
You are fired.
You are dismissed.
You are dismissed.
Okay, that's it. And I'm pretty sure we're already done here. Oh, this is a video that I posted there in my link. It was just to complement a little bit the information. I think we still have some time to watch it. So let's watch this video. It's to complement the same definitions, but not only my voice, someone else's voice. So let's watch.
Hello there, and welcome to another video Learn English with
Oopsie.
Philip. I recycled the cartoon for your entertainment. If you haven't seen it, have a look. I hope you like it. Anyway, today I have vocabulary. Do you work? Do you have a job? If so, what kind of job do you have? Hello there, and welcome to another video Learn English with Philip. I recycled the cartoon for your entertainment. What kind of job do you have? Well, think about it. For those of you who are still studying, no need to worry about. You might think about the future. What kind of job would you like? Would you like a 9-to-5 job? Huh. It may be clear to some of you, but if it isn't, just look at it. What could it possibly mean? 9 to 5. Well, you may guess that 9 to 5 refers to the hours, 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So what does it mean if you have a 9 to 5 job? It basically means that you have a job with fixed hours, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. You may guess not everyone starts at 9 o'clock, and finishes at 5. So a 9 to 5 job does not necessarily have to start at 9 o'clock in the morning. It could also be 8:30, 8 o'clock, whatever. But it's a fixed schedule where you work basically 8 hours per day, usually 1 hour lunch break. So if you look at that, it doesn't really work because 9 to 5, that will be 8 hours. Where's the lunch break? You're never going to get to 40 hours. So yeah, I think in real life, maybe it could be like an 8 to 5 or an 8:30 to 5:30 job. But anyway, a 9 to 5 job is a job with fixed hours. You don't have to work evenings, you don't have to work nights, you don't have to work Saturday or Sundays. 9 to 5. Do you have a 9 to 5 job? Let me know what kind in the comments down below. If you're still studying, think about it. Would you like a 9 to 5 job? What are the advantages of a 9 to 5 job? Possibly disadvantages. Keep thinking, keep brainstorming. Who knows? You might have an essay like this one day. Okay. Last part of this video. It's one of those odd word out questions. Have a look at the 4 words here on this little sheet of paper and try to find out which one is different, which one does not belong. You might also explain your answer. If you want to see what I think about this question, look in the video description in the box down below where I will leave the correct answer.
Okay, so the rest of the video is about this. What it was important, it was the first part explaining about what a job from 9 to 5 means. So we are about to finish the class, but I would like to listen maybe one student to explain me in the end what is a job, what is the meaning of 9 to 5 job. Who wants to tell me? We have like 1 minute to leave the class.
This refers to a shift of 8 hours per day, and it is usually considered as full work.
You're right, thank you very much. So that's a full-time job. So all jobs start at 9 and finish at 5. Yes or no? Jose, what do you think? All jobs start at 9 and finish at 5 p.m.? Yes or no? Any student?
No.
No.
No, you're right. Okay, that's it for today, everybody. Thank you very much for your attention. You did a wonderful job today. So have a wonderful week, a good day, and bye-bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Very nice to hear you. Very nice to see you. Bye-bye.